Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Remember, this channel is about providing a safe space and authentic, low friction content. Today, I wanted to talk about something that has always been on my mind, which is self worth and self confidence. If I think back at a time when I was younger, I don't think I've ever had a lot of confidence growing up. I've always had like a low self esteem. I've always felt less than I actually am. And, this was even before I put on the weight that I have now. When I was slimmer, I still never had high self esteem. And in fact, I wanted to find ways to gain weight. So I would take stuff like macaroon, I would take stuff like, just so many things. I would eat excessively to try and reach that goal. And even now, once I gained weight, I still didn't feel happy. I still didn't feel comfortable. In fact, I feel worse in the current body that I'm in. Although I am striving now to work on my health and my fitness, I wanted to speak about that because I want you guys to basically, I just wanted to speak about that because to give you a glimpse of where I guess sort of my self-esteem really started or came from. I really, really struggle with self-esteem. I really struggle. I don't know where exactly it fully stemmed from, and that's why I was just giving you a brief history of where I think it might have come from, but I don't know for sure. Because those aren't the only moments that I felt lowest. There's also other things that I've noticed when I think about my childhood that I'm like, okay, this is probably one of the reasons that contributed to it as well. But the topic of discussion today, I think, is so much broader than that because even when it comes to achievements, goals, and being successful or being in a room full of other successful people or people who are doing well in life, I always feel a bit of imposter syndrome and I always feel like I don't deserve good things. I always feel just more inadequate. Even when people keep telling me I'm so good, I'm so hardworking, I'm good at my job, I'm good, it just doesn't register in my head as much. And I just thought about all of these things and I'm like, I do have a lot to work on when it comes to self-esteem. I've had counseling. I actually did a training course for confidence as well, which actually has helped better than any form of therapy or counseling that I've had. This training that I found on Udemy has actually supported, or Udemy, I think, has actually supported me more in this area. And I guess my intention going forward is to try and be more confident. One of the things that I struggle with is when I go out, I genuinely feel like people are staring at my neck. I know that might sound crazy, but I do have neck rolls from the weight gain that I have, so over there. And whenever I walk in the middle of the street, the road, the town center, I always feel like I'm being stared at. Even when I know that most people are not really staring at me, I do feel like I still subconsciously believe that they are. It's weird. And let me know if anyone else has also experienced this as well. But not just that, but I also feel like when I'm walking, I sort of try to dissociate, put headphones on, try to maybe act like I'm having a phone conversation just to avoid people staring at me, people looking at me having to look at other people as well. And I also notice that I also when I'm walking around in a town center or just walking around in general, I tend to find that I am really awkward around other people, really uncomfortable around other people. And yeah, that's just basically it. And my intention going forward is I really do want to work on myself and my confidence and being able to go out to places more with my partner, with my family, and not feel ugly and not feel like I'm too big and things like that. You know, as I said before, I'm working on my fitness and things like that, but I still want to feel like I can be a bit more confident to leave my house and not hyper focus. Because even when people laugh, for example, I think that they're laughing at me. It's a very weird situation to be in, but I just thought I'd share this to also encourage someone else, because I do totally understand how it feels to have low self-esteem or lack a sense of self-worth. And you know, I want to encourage you that we can work on this and we can do better. And you know, I am, after taking the course that I did, it has actually helped me to see myself in a slightly more different light. And I feel like I have been more confident in the past few weeks than I have in a while. And I'm just still learning and picking up on those skills that I learned from the course. And as I said, my intention is just to continue to develop, continue to be more confident in myself, to build more confidence, to instill more confidence. You know, every morning now I say affirmations that I've written down on my board, and I say like these affirmations and encouragement. You know, I'm beautiful. What was it? I'm beautiful, confident, sexy, and strong. I am highly favored. I am protected and guided. I am. I stay in control of my eating like I always do. I stay in control of my spending like I always do. I basically have like these mantras and these affirmations that do help me to sort of like move forward with my day. And yeah, let me know in the comments again if you do something similar. Please share your experiences as well with maybe low self-esteem, low self-confidence, and what has helped you or what your intentions are going forward to support yourself in this process of gaining more confidence in yourself. Thank you.